We're working with very unstable equipment. What are they called? Go away, but get out of the frame. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Average. I thought I would do a sketchbook tour of my most recent sketchbook. This was started November, December. It hasn't got that many drawings in it because I think I was becoming more used to drawing on watercolor paper and doing things like that, so on like separate sheets of paper. This was the first drawing. I'm not a huge fan of this drawing, but I think she looks a little bit like that drag queen, Alyssa Edwards. I don't know if you guys agree. She's probably one of my favourite drag queens because she's hilarious. So maybe this was on a subconscious level. I drew this because I wanted to start drawing things that were different, and I had this idea. I remember when I was a kid, I had this ghost Lego, not ghost Lego, medieval Lego, that range. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I remember getting a box of that and being like, this is amazing, and had those little ghosts that glowed in the dark. Mind blown, right? So I wanted to draw something that was isometric. I think that's how you say that, isometric, and was memories of the Lego bits that I had, but then it sort of turned into fill this castle with all the things that you like. And I liked the process of this piece more than actual final product, but there we go. Here were some thumbnails for Memoirs of a Geisha paint over for my project where I paint over book covers that have movie covers on top. We went to see Thor, and I really like this character. What's her name? Hell? Yeah, I like this drawing. I noticed that this sketchbook is sort of a dumping ground for just ideas and things like that I then transferred to other drawings. I think a lot of it is stuff that is sketches for something else. Here I drew 11 because we were watching Stranger Things 2. This was a study of somebody else's work, and I've written here J. Sukimakat? I don't know how to say that, but that's that artist. And then I was studying how to draw hands, and this is my original character from my books that I've written. So I was drawing out some scenes to maybe help me visualize in my head what it kind of looked like in the book. Here is some thumbnails for my zine. I'm just going to insert a clip of it now, and as you can see, it was my first zine and it is a video, so if you want to go check that out, then please take a look at my videos. I'll probably link it after this when it's finished. That was a speed painting that I did on my channel called Bunny Ghost, and the original painting I sold to a friend of mine. That's gone, I don't have the original for that, but then again I will put a clip here somewhere to show you what the outcome was. Then I've also got these thumbnails for the finalized image for the Memoirs of a Geisha. I have the Memoirs of a Geisha book here, and I was very pleased with the outcome of this book, and I have, here's the cover underneath. I have a video of this as well available, so I'll probably link that one too if you're interested in the book cover challenge. I'm gonna be doing a few more this year, so keep around for that. What's next? Oh my gosh, a beautiful page of fail. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta have some ugly drawings and you just gotta do stuff and think, what is this? And have a bad day of drawing, because that loosens the rust. And also, I think if you're very precious about your sketchbook, sometimes that pressure gets to you. So I think this is a clear example of that, but whatever, we're moving on swiftly. This was my studies of little froggies and thumbnails for the Princess and the Frog illustration. That is also a video, surprisingly, and here's the final result for that one. It's all watercolors, and there's a speed paint available, as well as my sister reading the Grimm's fairy tale over the top. The second one, this is my second Grimm's fairy tale. I can't remember what it was called. But it's about this boy who's a bit useless, I think, but then isn't scared of anything, so tries to find things that will make him scared so he can feel that fear that other people feel. And I have the final illustration here, which is a scene from within the story that is also read on my channel by my sister, as it is a Grimm's fairy tale and we wanted to go with those. She's also got a collection of those stories on her channel, and she reads them in a nice soft spoken voice, so if you want to relax and listen to some old stories, then go check out her channel. I'll link that down below. Yeah, you can see here the final sketch for that. Ah, here's Mega Doodle page. This is actually part of a vlog that I was doing. Me and Chris went for lunch, so afterwards we like to go and sit and drink and have a drink and do some drawing and doodling. Yeah, so these are his moss men, which, you know, I really liked, so I was like, can I draw them? And he has moss men, and then I thought, well, what about seaweed people? And we were thinking about making some stickers, not of these ones, but like of his drawings. These three, this one, were characters from a book I was reading. It was called Spontaneous, and this is the main character, Mara, and Tess, her friend, and it's about people in school who explode, and it was really interesting. I'm pretty sure everything I'm showing you here, I'm like, there's a video, so a doodle of Gigi, which I quite liked because it captured his absolute nonchalance perfectly. Okay, next, I copied this from somewhere. It's from Joy Joyang. Joy Joyang? I don't know. Yeah, so I sort of copied that pose and the face a little bit, because I think it's good sometimes to study other artists that you quite like, because it helps you pick up tips and techniques that you would like to do with your illustration. Also, it's quite inspiring when you're a bit stuck on how to draw something. It can help you. You'd be like, oh, I remember when I studied that artist that they did this a certain way, but then you can do it in your own style with a twist. Obviously, never copy something and be like, it's mine, because that's, you suck if you do that. This was for an illustration, no, a commission. It was camembert cheese, and I think it was for this girl's friend, and I think she really liked that, so that was cool. Next commission. This was for another commission. I had a lot of commissions just before Christmas, which was quite good because, you know, Christmas is expensive. I was drawing the ocean, and I thought I was going to put Goodnight Ocean, then I just didn't, because it was for a little girl, so she wanted something quite bright and colourful, but the brief was quite open, so I was like, can I please do the ocean? And there we go, ran with it. Don't have the original of that obviously because it was commissioned, but I will show you a clip of that now. Some more random doodles here. Oh, I remember I was doing a stamp for my Christmas tags to go on presents. So I carved it with like this blunt carving, not even a carving, like a proper tool. I didn't have that. I had, anyway, I had a cutting knife, you know, those ones that you flick up. And I was cutting it out, and I came out with this, and I was actually really pleased with that because I did not expect anything. So it was quite nice to have personalised tags. I hate this drawing. The proportions are all wrong. I was trying to draw somebody sitting, and it's like, what is that? Like, this perspective is a bit off. Quite like this drawing. Random doodle, don't know why, where from. Oh, and then I was thinking like, oh, I should study hand anatomy, because then that will really help me get good with drawing hands. No, it didn't. It didn't work. Oh, it's a beautiful blank page. Oh no, this is a Gandalf thing, and I've still got this commission to do for my friend, but I don't think he minds that it's taking a while for this quote. Oh, this was the finalized sketch for the poster for that pantomime. Again, it's a video. I'm sorry, this is like a big advert for all my other videos. It's not meant to be. It's just that this is what happens. This is what happens. Speaking English perfectly. These were some drawings of a girl on Instagram who does a lot of pose photos with clothes. I will tell you her name because I think it's really good. If you want to draw like different clothes and you need an idea, she posts all these for inspiration and obviously for people to have fashion. Not like me, I don't have fashion. Anyway, I think that's really cool. So I was trying to draw her face, and I like this drawing. I think it doesn't look exactly like her a lot. I got this skin tone color, whatever that means, pen from like a Pro Marker one, and I didn't even test it. I was so dumb. I was like, yes, this is light. And I was like, eh. Why is she orange? What colour is that? That's nothing. It's horrible. So it kind of failed from there, which I am not pleased with. But I quite like the draftsmanship of that one, if that's what we can say. There's some days where you just sit down to do something and everything you do just isn't right at all. This was one of those days, and then I continued it to this lovely page. And I'm like, what is this? So I really want to try and do like another underwater illustration because I really like the way the other one turned out, and obviously my recent trip to that aquarium in Brighton. Maybe I was just concentrating on the wrong thing and should have just drawn the fish that actually inspired me instead of just trying to do a pretty girl. So that's when I reached the end of this sketchbook and I decided to show you guys, even though this was a bit of a fail. But you know, some days are worse than others, and you've just got to use up those pages sometimes, even if you think that you're failing. I don't know. Thanks for watching this vlog. It's a little bit of a bits and bobs, and yeah, that's generally my style. If you're new to my channel, welcome guys. I recently hit 100 subscribers and I can't believe it. I'm really happy. It really means a lot to me, and thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye!